Hi everybody, it's Sharon from Blessed to Craft Designs. I am back. I graduated from school about a year and a half ago. I had to decompress and take some much needed time off, but I am back to all of my crafting again and I'm so excited about it. I am getting ready to make some lemon pound cake candles for my Etsy shop. So stay tuned and let me show you how I made these. Okay, so I use 464 soy wax and I've melted down about 12 ounces. I've added my lemon pound cake fragrance oil and just a little bit of liquid candle dye in yellow. Yellow is very potent, so it was literally just a smidgen to give it a faint yellow color. So these jars that I'm using, I'm going to pour about 2.5 ounces in each one of these. And then I'm going to put my wick stabilizers on before I move on to the next step. And when you're making dessert candles, this is a process. It takes a while because you kind of have to build the candle. But I'm going to move on to the lemon pound cake wax melt embeds. Now, I made those embeds previously, but I wanted them to look like they had frosting on the top of the cake. So I melted down. Well, I already had some 464 melted that didn't have any color to it. And so I just added that, just a couple of drops with a pipette to the top of each one of these wax melt embeds. And you'll see me here, I'm just kind of putting the wax all around. So, you know, like I said, this is a process. So you kind of have to wait for everything to solidify. So then I'm going to move on to the wax that needs to be whipped, and you'll see that in just a moment. So this is about a pound of 464 wax, and this is a candle block dye chip this time. I didn't use the liquid. I don't think the white comes in liquid, so that usually comes as a block, and it's like a diamond shape, and I use about a half of a block with that. Soy is a natural cream, kind of off-white color, but I want it to be a little bit brighter. So here I'm just adding my fragrance oil, and this is after it's cooled down just a bit, and then I'm going to stir it for a good 2 minutes. And then you have to let it sit for about an hour and a half for it to get this mashed potato-like consistency. And this is when it's ready to be whipped. And you're going to see the transformation in just a minute, how it goes from this cream color, as you see here, to that bright white. And it's going to look just like whipped icing to me. It's amazing, the transformation. But once you see it turn that bright color, as you see here, then it's ready to go inside of the piping bag. Now, I decided to make a change. I wanted to add some of the wax melt crumbles, so I decided to add that to the candles, as you see here. And I made these crumbles like probably several weeks or maybe even a month prior, and I just kind of layered those inside of the candle. And then I'm going to go ahead and pipe the whipped wax inside of the candles. Now I get this star tip from Amazon. They have several different sizes and different styles, and you can give it whatever method you want to do. I just kind of go around and around with the piping bag until I get it the height that I want it, and you can kind of push that wick out of the way. Now, these lemon slices, I did not do these. I outsourced these to Etsy. I just didn't want to make those. It is a wax melt. And then I'm going to layer everything else on. I'm going to put the lemon pound cake that I made earlier. I'm even going to add some more of the wax melt crumble. Now the wick, I didn't want to leave it like that, and I'm not going to cut it. I take just a wooden skewer and wrap the wick around that wooden skewer to make it like a little pigtail, and you'll see that in just a minute. So these will be available in my shop very soon. You know, with wax, you have to wait about 2 weeks for it to cure. My Etsy shop is Kamari Candle Company. I hope you stop by and see all the things that I have to offer. And I hope to be making some more videos very soon. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, be blessed.